as this day. If you join, you are going to watch the video later. I don't know, but whatever it may be, whether you are going to join us live or later, please like the video. Okay, comment and tell us what you think about the whole thing that we are going to discuss. Tell us where you are watching from. I would like to hear from you as well. Just tell me your own, share your own ideas and your own comment. What you think that your own opinion. Let me use the word. Okay, so this video is about kind of reaction video of what a Biafran said. We are going to touch many other things like we always do, but the major information here is this our brother that you are watching here. PM shared his video. I think this is just a short clip from the whole video that he made. I don't think he's this kind of I don't know the full video, but the one that PM shared here is very a short video, a short clip of his video, and I would like you to hear this before we can proceed. Just hear what he said, okay?
You are this, you are that, you are from Southeast, and you think me supporting Simon Ekpa and the liberation of Biafra is a crime. You are a liar. If you think you are a professor from Southeast, you are governor, you are this, you go school, you know this, challenge me in national TV. I will come there and debate. Let's debate the reason why I shouldn't support Simon Ekpa and the liberation of Biafra. If you win me, I am ready to go 2 years imprisonment. But if I win you, you will resign from any Nigerian government, any Nigerian post, and support Biafra. Anybody from Southeast, whether you are a professor, you are a governor, and you think supporting Simon Ekpa and the liberation of Biafra is a crime, me, it's a crime.
This video is just 2 minutes and 11 seconds, and I would like to play it this way. So, because I noticed that the volume is very low, so I believe by flipping the camera back, the way it is now, you are seeing me and you are not seeing the person. I believe the volume will be more, the audio will be more. You can hear more. You can hear what he said. I think that should be the best way to go. And before I start from the beginning again, let me send my greeting to Excellence Wachuku, the first person that commented on this video, and Chidubemu always. Chidubemu, our brother, thank you so much. And Kruma, he said, Biafran first, please turn up and share the message, go viral. Chidubemu said the truth must be spoken. That is always what he always say. And Essence Wachuku said, hi, brother Kai report. Good afternoon to you all. Thank you so much, and I believe that all of you are okay. Triple M, our brother, is here as well. Greeting to you, Kai report. Thank you so much, my brother. Nice to have you this program. Nice to have you on this one. And Erin, our sister, Erin says, "Oh, help Biafra, hit the like button and share." Biafran, let's keep supporting our PM. We are seeing the result. That is a very clear message there from Triple M. Jerry Weibo said, nobody can stop Biafran restoration. And this video that you're about to listen to, summarize all these comments that our brothers are saying here. Because it's all about you knowing what you want and without fear of anybody. And the issue is this. Many people think that when you talk about Biafran freedom, or when you ask people for, when you talk about freedom, or you are supporting what somebody is doing to free you, not even to free himself, some people will tell you are causing problem, you are creating problem in Nigeria. Some will be praying for you to buy, some will be wishing that they will lay hands on you, including those that say they are fighting for Biafra. We have seen many of them saying that if you support PM, that the best thing is to send you to Chukwuka, that they need to send you to Chukwuka, not send you to Chukwuka by reporting your name or using your name to say prayer, but they want to, they don't just want to talk, but they want to do the do. You know what I mean? So let's hear from this our brother before we can now proceed, because it's very important that you start with his video. Very important.
You are that, you are from Southeast, and you think me supporting Simon Ekpa.
Please confirm for me, are you able to hear what he said? I mean, is the audio loud enough for you to hear him or not? Is Uchuku God's will? Joko said, good afternoon to you all, Kyle TV. I really appreciate your effort in Biafran restoration. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate. Okay, you guys can hear what he said now. No problem. No problem. Let's go there. Let's go there.
You are this, you are that, you are from Southeast, and you think me supporting Simon Ekpa and the liberation of Biafra is a crime. You are a liar. If you think you are a professor from Southeast, you are governor, you are this, you go school, you know this, challenge me in national TV. I will come there and debate. Let's debate the reason why I shouldn't support Simon Ekpa and the liberation of Biafra. If you win me, I am ready to go 2 years imprisonment. But if I win you, you will resign from any Nigerian government, any Nigerian post, and support Biafra. Anybody from Southeast, whether you're a professor, you're a governor, and you think supporting Simon Ekpa and the liberation of Biafra is a crime, it's a crime. Please, I am ready to challenge you. Let's go to national TV and debate where the whole world will see. If I win you, you will resign from any post you are occupying from Nigerian government and support Biafra. Support Biafra. If you win me, let me go to 2 years imprisonment. If you know you are ready and you are from Southeast or wherever you think you are from within the Nigerian territory and Biafra land, you want to challenge me, call me. I will come anywhere you want to see me. Let's debate on national TV. Let me prove to you the reason why I have to support Simon Ekpa in respect of our great leader, Martin Nandekano. If you win me, I go to 2 years imprisonment. If I win you, you will resign from any government office you occupy because you people said the people supporting Simon Ekpa, we are out and drug addicts. We are not out. You people, politicians from Southeast, you people wanted to make us out and drug addicts. Why your own children are in uptown going to school? You are a joker. Simon Ekpa ride on Woto.
Okay. That's the message there. That's the message. And one thing you need to understand is that he made this video not hiding behind the camera. He put his face out there, challenged people that if you think that supporting Mazi Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister, is a crime, that he want to meet you one-on-one and challenge, then both of you will debate. Then after debating, and if you win him, and that the whole world would say, oh wow, that this guy don't have any reason. There's a lot of valid information that you use to encounter him on his belief and all that. Then send him to prison for 2 years. But if he win you as a local government chairman, as a senator, as a governor, you are leaving the office immediately and you join Biafran struggle and Biafran liberation, no more struggling. Biafran liberation and support Biafrans at every level, whether media, anything at all, you support. You see the reason why I always talk about holding carrot and holding stick. This is one of it. It does not. I don't preach violence. I'm just telling you. Even the white people, the people that said, if you want peace, prepare for war. That's the reason for that. How do you prepare for war? How do you prepare for war? I mean, do you prepare for war by keeping silent and sleeping in your house, by hiding and going underground? Do you prepare for war? Because remember, you are preparing for war because you want to have peace. You want peace. If you want peace, prepare for war. That is a statement that everybody, the whole world, you are using it. So and nobody have encountered that, and nobody have encountered that and said it's not true. That actually, if you want peace, turn both of your cheek so that people will be slapping you left and right. No, but everybody knows that if you want war, if you want peace, prepare for war. Prepare for war. And you don't prepare for war by silent achievers, that you need to be silent. You need Bodogu, like some people are saying now. Oh, Mazi Chike, those them Bodogu. Need Bodogu, and I call you silent achiever. You may not be quick in taking action. You may not be quick in taking decision, but I know that you are a good man. And I, each time I talk about this, I always laugh. I know you're a good man. I know you are a silent achiever. And I have not, nobody have seen, not only me. You yourself that are watching me, if you can be honest to yourself, have you seen anybody that prepare for a war because you want to have peace, by being silent, and at the same time you are a silent achiever? The only silent achiever that we know in this world is Holy Spirit. If you're a Christian, they are the silent achievers. Nobody will know. How can you achieve something by silence? I mean, keeping silent on what? If you keep silent, simply means that you are waiting for the time to carry out action. But not when your house is burning. Your house is on fire. You are actually waiting for the fire to calm down by itself. And somebody will tell you, wow, you are a very, very peaceful man. You are a silent achiever. You have achieved that your house, burned down peacefully without anybody challenging that fire. So the best thing is to wait. In fact, you are a silent achiever. You have achieved that. You have achieved something to have burn down house. You can see ashes in your compound. You are a lovely man. You are a quiet person. You did not shout, disturbing neighbors to help you. Your voice was not heard by neighbors. You are very quiet. When neighbors are sleeping, you did not disturb their sleeping. You just calm down and allow the fire to burn your house, to raise your house down. You have achieved something. You achieve, peace in your neighborhood while your house is on fire. You did not raise any alarm. You did not say anything negative. You don't even call for people to help you. You're a good man. That's literally what they're saying. And what do you think that make this guy, this person that I played his video now, have the courage and the strength, the zeal to come out and challenge? Do you know who he challenged? Politicians, not people that are good in kidnapping. People that are looking for whom to kidnap. They're doing every secret meeting to kidnap PM. And working hard to somehow corrupt Biafran Liberation Army, to pick one of the two commanders, to create kind of division among them, which is one of the key things that Nigerians know how to do very well. They have, in fact, they got that idea from their founding fathers. That's what they normally use, from founding fathers. And one of those gifts, one of those blessings from founding fathers are nothing but ability to divide and rule. They got it from Britain and they maintain that until this day. What I'm trying to do now is to plant a seed of discord in the midst of Biafran government in exile, which that one is more difficult, and they're now focusing on Biafran Liberation Army. I will not be surprised that tomorrow night we have breaking news that social commander says do something, and that's the effect of the meeting the governor said they had, which they came out and read different things to the public, that they were planning on how to release mass number. And when I saw people reading that thing out, then I knew that there's nothing like releasing of mass number whatsoever, because Hope Uzodinma is the least person in the southeastern part of Biafran land today that we call for mass number to be released. Even non-Igbo people are now telling you that your governors are, when you hear that your governors are your problem, I'm not saying that other governors want Biafran to be released, only Hope Uzodinma, no. What that means is this: as long as Southeastern Governors, Forum is concerned today, the leader and the oldest governor in the Igbo land today is Hope Uzodinma, right? He has been governor before Soludo came on, and Soludo is the second after Hope, the oldest. They just concluded the election last year, right? And that's the election is what ushered in Pitamba, Oti, and the one of Ebonyi State, which I don't even know his name. That tall black governor, the young guy in Ebonyi State. So these are that is to tell you that whatever is going on in that meeting, all these young governors are looking up to Hope Uzodinma and Soludo. That is not the fact. Some of them may have their own godfatherism, but as a governor and a co-governor, they always have this kind of relationship among them because they know each other. They know each other very, very well. So the issue of bringing discord, problem, enemies within, trying to elevate them, trying to bribe them, or trying to give them what they want, trying to see if they can buy their way out just to frustrate PM and agitation is high. And they have come to, they have known that PM is not the person that says something and he slacked back. Even if he delayed that to a better time to execute that thing. That is him. Biafran government investors have assured the Biafran that 2nd December there will be a declaration of Biafra. Do you really think that is just a mere talk or propaganda? No, it's not. It's not. And the governors know this for a fact. That this guy, the way he's going, anything is possible. Anything is possible. It could be that before December, things will not be as it is now. Or it may escalate. What is it that's going to escalate? I'm not saying that war or fine people will escalate. No. Biafran, the voice that support Biafran will go, up to the roof. People will join. Many media platforms will be talking about it. Many activities will surface. Like before now, people were scared of even saying that we're Biafra. I remember when I was in primary school days and GSS class in secondary school, you don't. There's this kind of this Biafran money Biafran coin. We normally hide it in our house because when you want to bring it out, they will tell you that if police see you that you are going to prison. Not that the child will not go to prison, but they will look for your parents to arrest. You may think that is a joke. It's true. I try to watch Biafran. That we don't. Internet is not. Social media is not common as it is now. Then before you watch movie, you need to go and bring that that tape, normal video tape, like the one that we have called, not a CD. I was looking for a way to rent such movie, Biafran war movie to watch. The day I lay hand on that, we have to lock door, lock window, off light at night to watch it. Scared of her, you are afraid of her. No, you don't know if your neighbor will. you will not know who will. Maybe somebody will call, maybe call police or something like that, or that kind of thing, just to get back at you, or you don't know your enemy. So you have to hide to watch it. That was then. Now, Biafran started marching, early, that was 2012, 2011, 2013, 2014. The whole thing started changing. Biafran flag, you can see somebody holding Biafran flag. People can now discuss Biafran in public. In 90s, you see people talking about Biafran in the streets of Lagos. I dare you to do it in 90s. You have to look left and right. That is to tell you the stages is changing. Now, a Biafran can now come out and tell you and challenge you. Prove to me that, tell me reason why I will not talk about Biafra. That's the progress, isn't it? For people saying, no, you don't, Biafran is dead in 19 brigade. That's up to you. You can say whatever you want to say. But the truth is that if what made Ojukwu to even declare Biafra in the first place is still not happening today, then you may have an argument, you may have a point. Not when what we are witnessing now is even more hard, more difficult, more clear to understand of everybody, to compare how it was when Ojukwu declared Biafra. When Ojukwu declared Biafra, everything was so it was like a paradise to compare what is going on now. Now everything has changed. Just yesterday, the news has have it that Tinubu, which is they have Muslim ticket, isn't it? But they have declared working in a working Ibia. Why in a why Ibia? They have signed that is it actually agreement or whatever they call that. Just a kind of giving them license to do whatever they want to do in Nigeria. Remember, these are the same Nigerian that say that if you do, they catch you, they do this, is against their law. And in religion, both Christian and Muslim, they are against, even if they disagree on many things, they have kind of, beef, if I may use the word beef. They have this kind of animosity against each other. They have one thing in common. They hate this kind of act. Both two religions, they are against it. But today, we have a president Muslim, vice president Muslim, and both of them have joined hands together and support American people to, bring their whatever they call that. I don't want to call the name, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's not as if it's been somebody's making it up. It's a lie. It's this. It's that. Okay. The news is everywhere. The news is everywhere. So I shared it. I shared the news just yesterday, and here it is. They call this LGBT, which, to be honest with you, full meaning of that, but it has to do with this word you are seeing here. Okay, you see this word. You can read it out. So I'm not the one to. I will not be the one to call it here. You know what that means. This thing. So they have signed the memorandum of understanding, or whatever you may call it. Nigerian signs $150 billion salmon there. So that simply means they're throwing their support to that, right? Under country that have two Muslim as a president, under their regime, they are now supporting this kind of thing. And people have said a lot of things about it. Religious is a tool used by the politicians to do the majority. This was achieved through the selfish cleric. It is clear that they use the religion, they don't follow it. That is, I believe this person is a Muslim. Okay. TBH, is it Tinubu? I think it is already does. It is already does on this grammar. It is already does. Most of these people, I think, are the same thing. Okay, you know what I mean? You can see the word perverse, and their kids are too. Okay, I think perhaps that's what it means. Momo ticket. It is here to stay. Those things, some people that are kind of happy with it, because I've watched a video of someone, a Muslim person in somewhere in Arab world, doing the same act. Okay, I have watched it. So sometimes they may pretend to be against it, but they somehow they support. They support of it. Many things is going wrong, but it's not a coincidence. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. If things are going right, Biafran freedom will be more difficult to achieve. Do you understand? So if you are praying for Biafra to come, then expect this kind of thing to happen to Nigeria, because that is God answering your prayer. God is not answering your prayer, and all you need to do is to pray more, pray hard, add more effort to your prayer, so that things will be unfolding the way it is now. Not only that they allow that policy, okay, that people are running away from. Decent countries are not in support of it, but they have joined hands to bring it to Nigeria through this the same person that was pushing for pushing that the world population must be reduced and all that. So a lot is going on, and Nigerians are throwing their support to the negative part of it.
Tinubu is visibly panicking the moment Tinubu is panicking. Whether by sheer coincidence or out of panic, or maybe from an advice, Tinubu is visibly panicking the moment he saw what happened in Kenya. 2 days after the Kenyan incidents, Tinubu said he has approved 155 billion naira for the purchase of grains to be distributed nationwide. He called on governors and gave them 7 days ultimatum to bring them their plan for addressing the issue of food insecurity and food unavailability in their respective states. He also approved 50,000 naira for selected households across Nigeria. This is clearly a panicking approach. This is insufficient, inadequate way of addressing issues. Kenya's issue arose from pushing people to a wall they cannot climb, shifting so much burden on the citizenry, making it possible for hunger to take over Kenya. And the people said, enough is enough. Whether by choice or out of no choice, the president had to back down. He withdrew the bill. And they are still insisting and making so many demands that are justifiable. Tinubu's Greek offers are not enough to address Nigerians' problems. Our problems are many. And our biggest problems are Tinubu's executive and Akpabio's National Assembly and delegates who select contestants and governors who are presiding over the money meant for local governments and even money meant for the state, and pressing that there is nothing wrong with what is happening. Until and unless monies meant for the larger society are spent for the benefit of the larger society. When you spend billions of naira, the sum of over 16 billion naira was allocated for National Assembly Library. In 1 week, within a month, 3.7 billion naira was spent by the villa to buy bulletproof tires, to buy luxury vehicles, and for servicing of cars. You may recall the billions allocated for the renovation and building of houses for the president and the vice president in Abuja and Lagos. You can recall the expenditure of billions of naira in buying automobile for the executive and the legislature and the judiciary. You can remember the 15 trillion naira unappropriated road project of Lagos Calabar Coastal Road. You can remember so many unintelligent, so many deceptive expenses that are being incurred, and you can remember and you can recall within the last 1 year, 21 trillion naira debt has been incurred by the Tinubu regime, in addition to the endless trillions incurred by Muhammad Buhari. These are not the best of times. The handouts, and when it appears the polity is charged, is not a solution. Giving handouts to households is not a solution. Handpicking people for empowerment is not the solution. The solution is in good governance, management of people and their resources honestly, honorably, and sincerely without greed. Anything short of that is a castle built in the air. It will crumble, it will collapse, it will go into extinction, no matter the passage of time. A day is coming, and that day is coming soon.
Okay. You know, one thing I want you to understand is that you will be seeing videos like this from Northerners. You know why? Because their man is not there. Like, what I mean by their man is their brother, not a Northerner. As long as you are from Yoruba land of Igbo, whatever you come from, and you're a president, then you know that Northerners have political analysts. They have these people that can tell you what corruption means. They then know that they have eyes to see when things go wrong and when it go right. They don't criticize their own, even if that person carry anything and carry corruption in his face. No, they will not. They will pretend they don't see it. Everything. What are you talking about? Oh, are you saying that something is wrong here? Oh, we can't even see it. Only you can see it. We don't see that. That's the Northerners for you. And like I said, all those things is just a proof to you that you are not part of it, even though you pretend that you are. Yorubas are also doing the same thing. Yoruba politicians that want to, protect Nigeria at all cost. All right, just like we have also from the southeast. Those ones telling you that Biafrans, oh, Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. But when the election comes, they will use their platform to campaign their own favorite candidate. Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. That is one thing that the kidnap of Master can have actually done. It is painful and very, very difficult to deal with that your leader is being kidnapped, and it's difficult for you to accept the fact that he's going through pains. It looks like you are being disrespected by your leader, the way your leader is being kidnapped and all that. But there's deliverance in that kind of in what Hamas can. Biafra have received a lot of deliverance. Master can receive a lot of deliverance because many things have been exposed. Some difficult things, some difficult questions that people are not able to ask have been, you now have the chance to ask such questions, and the answer is very, very easy for you to, to receive. Today we saw what one of them posted today, which I'm going to read it out for you, just to connect you back to what they did during the election. When PM said election will not take place, they were fighting him, signing petition, calling him names. How can you say you are fighting for the freedom and you are against people's rights? That Biafran have right to go and vote. They have right to go and vote. It is their right to vote. Now, you forgot that it is also their right to belong. It's also their people's right to form, to join a group. So if somebody join something like a bandit group, terrorist group, Boko Haram group, so can you say that they have right to join group? Because it's also a group. They have freedom of association under democracy. So they start to associate themselves with the banditry, with the terrorist group. You are the one calling them terrorists. They don't call themselves terrorists. They call it that they are Boko Haram. So it's you that have done your own your own research and come up with this word terrorism and all that. That's you. For them, they are not the terrorists. They are fighting for what they believe on. Now, today this guy said this. Before I read the post, just watch this. Before I read the message, just watch this. This is in UK. Dr. Olusola Oni. Vote for Dr. Olusola Oni for PM for Pakenham 4th, January 2024. Yoruba, this is the Yoruba party in the UK. So Yoruba have formed their own political party in UK. That's what they're trying to tell you here. And the person that is contesting is Dr. Olusola Oni. In this just ended election that took place in UK, somebody from is contesting for the post of PM. Okay, MP. MP, they call that MP. So now this guy says something. They say from family writers, and family writers are Dindu Kumango. If I your first press news media. Now I don't know if that is where Emeka Gift is working or not. Do you know that in the just concluded election in UK, a group of Yoruba UK politicians formed a political party called the Yoruba Party in the UK. They campaigned and contested for a position of the MP of Pakenham but eventually lost. No one abused, just pay attention here. No one abused them, no one abused or insulted them. No one asked them to go home to their country and contest or vote. There was no MC Olumo or APC Agboros to beat them up in the UK. But in Lagos, now pay attention where his grief, coming. But in Lagos and other Yoruba states, some of them will fight and prevent Igbo people from voting in Lagos and in Yoruba land. They will tell Igbo people to go back to their land and vote. We hope you are taking note. That is from a mega gift. Now, my concern is not about, I'm not saying that Yoruba people have done well in the way they treat Igbo people, and that's not what I'm saying. But my concern is that everybody have their own view. You have to pick something based on what you are actually want, right? And from what you can see here, his own concern is not about making that he's not against Yoruba people having this political party in UK. But why must you have political party in UK and you don't allow others to vote in your region? The problem I have with this is this. Had it been that he's not pretending to be fighting for Biafra, then I would have said, okay, he's talking from angle of one Nigerianist. But he said he's a Biafran, and you are not happy when somebody stops your people from voting in the country that you have agreed that is not working, that in fact you want to liberate your people from. And the best way to liberate your people from is to let them know that they are not supposed to vote because they are not welcome in the country. They are not supposed to vote. That's our own point of view, like what PM says, that you should not, PM did not say that Nigeria should not conduct election, but you are not allowed to conduct it in our land. It's a two different thing. You can have election anywhere you want in your land, in your region, but in different land, you need to respect us by hands off. Just take your hands off. Whereas people says they want to Biafra are busy telling you, no, you should not, you don't have right to stop them from voting in your land, in Biafra land, because it is their fundamental right. You don't have right to stop them. You are actually trying to, stop them from having their own right to vote, right to vote in and right to vote out, or whatever they normally talk, this kind of criminal language they use to deceive people. If you want Biafra, you go for Biafra. If you don't want it, then be proud of what you want. Don't just be cold and hot at the same time. When people, complain about Yoruba people stopping them from voting in Yoruba land, I, for one, I say kudos to Yorubas for stopping them, because we want them not to vote, not to support, not to go out, don't vote, because that's a way for you to, even if you want to become a Nigerian, that's one of the best way by which you can establish your grievances on how you are being treated in the country. But when you pretend that you are going to vote, knowing fully well that after voting, the system will remain the same. In fact, you have been voting since for heaven knows how long, and you have not received any. There have no change. You don't have any changes, nothing whatsoever. So, what is the point of you keep on voting and voting and voting? You are actually putting delaying your progress and your freedom. You are the one causing problem to yourself. So you don't need to do that. That has been the message, and that has been our belief, and that has been what we stand on. But people don't take it serious. People think that you asking for that kind of thing, you are looking for a problem. You don't respect others. You don't respect humanity. You don't respect. They will use anything to come against you. So I want you to understand that it's not very clear that most of them shouting Biafra, 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 they're actually in support of Nigeria. And maybe because that is where money comes from. Maybe that's where they have money. And that's where they want to stand. If you want to be a Nigerian, but don't pretend that you are what you are not. That is where I have issue with them. That's my own point of view. That's where I have issue with them. Please, guys, I expect you to like the video. Don't just keep quiet without any supporting in any way. It doesn't make any sense at all. I expect you to like the video. Click on the like button if you have not, but if you have, fine, no problem. So we are going to listen to this, but before then, let me share with us this post from Cross River. I don't understand the language what they said there, but I will read the caption of on the video. Biafran information minister Sonny Akpara was shared this on his X handle about a group of people protesting against Fulani people in Cross River. But everything they said there is in their local language, and I am not able to understand a word from that. To be honest with you, I will not lie. So let's watch it. Maybe if you are from Cross River or from Akwebom, you may tell us what they said.
You don't see what they are actually.
Iflani emiye yemnan kan kutu bang ana be yi government ka ngai na tonga yuema amne chwabe yenena ebere ni yire iflani lebre ni kan kebe kwara so amne chuchu amna be yi closer to government ka onwo ka ni nyai na barabre ka ifyesho na kanga the Cross River State sioma ye choma chomne chomfanamna o ka ni teni bita banke ya Abuja Chomange Choman, Chofanamna, Jarigbe, Senator Jarigbe, Agom Jarigbe, Chomange Choman, Yinena, Aman Wacha, Quaranga, Shokulona Manka, Eva interpret Yaman Dama, Dabe Kiki Nomabe. I'm never a chicken for a period. I'm very well running. If I never to for Jaja, I bet for a young chicken pool, you have teacher to Navarra shall put it. Okay, what don't get Jack very well. I mean, I don't go young and he cannot take a jack. I bet I will go to Michelle. Go look at a break a cook with a teacher. I cook with a cook. Yella brand all over cooking with buttons. I'm running the Gariga Bush, I'm not a year after it. Come never, I bet Yella and Wako.
So, like I said, I don't understand what I'm saying, but the caption on the video, there's many people have shared the video. Actually, that's where I got the idea of what they said, and even information minister did not even detailed it, but Biafra women decries the excess of Fulani Islamic jihadists, terrorists, herdsmen. Send them all away. We don't need them in Biafran land anymore. That is what he said. Okay, so please, if you have maybe a better information to that, you can also share it with us. Is it crying for protesting against presence in your region is not a new thing. Everybody have done that, and some are still sleeping over it. Few months back, we saw Yoruba people having signing memorandum of understanding with the people, okay, saying that they want them to work hand in hand with their farmers and all that. Okay. In Kwara State today, which is the state we were told that Afonja did what he did, and the Kwara State, they turned it to caliphate. Now, this is from Koiki Media. Okay, you can see Koiki Media. He said, invasion of Yoruba land by Fulani terrorists is here already. I pity us all. Talking from angle of a Oduduwa person. This one na Kwara State. So this invasion of Yoruba land by Fulani people, they are the one taking the land and forcefully destroying crops. Now, this is somebody's farmland. In case and it's not because we have seen many videos from different states, different locations. Okay, you can see that. And when you read the message down here, okay, it says this one happened at the Ekpa, Kwara State this morning. Can you imagine? And the Fulani hide himself, and the Fulani hide himself, but the cow, look at them having their free movement. Remember, those cows they are holding, according to the Fulani people in the Senate Red Chamber, they are holding ECOWAS license to take your land. Remember, that's why they are citizens.
Sorry, Okoloko. Sorry. Sorry, Mama Senja. Nílùú Ẹ̀gbẹ́, everybody ń pariwo pé kò sí oúnjẹ sẹ́rí nísìn. Adé ń sọ fún yín, ó lọ sápamọ́ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn màlúù ẹnu Okoloko. Torí màlúù ẹnu Okoloko, ó dára. Nílùú Ẹ̀gbẹ́, nílùú Ẹ̀gbẹ́, nílùú Ẹ̀gbẹ́, ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ṣe wàhálà okoko sórí. Sọ́dọ̀ ayé yín, tó bá fẹ́ sápamọ́ sínú gbọ́mbẹ̀, kò má jáde, ibi ìbànú máa dé bá yín.
So this is what, remember they signed a memorandum of understanding among themselves between Yoruba farmers and Mieti Allah, the Fulani herdsmen representatives. Remember that. So this is what Igbo people say that now, no matter email where you go, no matter how many people go where email and where you go, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do to a child of your girlfriend, if I may use if that is correct, like if your girlfriend have a child, no matter what you do to that child will never call you father. He will end up calling you uncle. Okay? Uncle.
Wicked president Nigeria ever had. Why are you so heartless? Why are you so Tinubu, at this point, I don't care what happens anymore. You are the most wicked president Nigeria ever had. Why are you so heartless? Why are you so gullible? We are crying of hunger, and still yet you keep deaf. You do as if you don't hear what is happening. You do as if you don't hear the complaints of the poor people. We are tired of suffering, please. The price of things in the market is too high for the poor people to afford. You have all the money. What is it? Do you want to take the blood in us? What is it? We are tired of suffering, for Christ's sake. Do you enjoy watching the poor people cry? Many of us have started stealing. Many husbands are confused. Mothers started begging. Mothers are begging. Husbands are begging. Men have started stealing because they could not afford food to feed their children anymore. What is it, Tinubu? Do you want to kill us? If you want to kill us, then come down to the local side, kill all the old people. What is it? Is it a crime for you to be a president? What is it? Why can't you just do the right thing at once? You have all it takes to do the right thing. Is it that you enjoy watching the poor people cry? Is it that you enjoy seeing the poor people suffer? What is it? I am tired. Sufferness has choked me enough. I don't have, still the money they gave, they dashed me. I still used to feed poor people. I still used to give out to the people who really needs it. I share the food among ourselves. Why can't you do this? Why can't you hear the cries of the poor? At this point in my life, I am tired because I'm totally confused. What is it, Tinubu? Is it a crime for you to be a president? Is it not even a big shame for you? The giant of Africa, suffering, people in the, oh God, it is a big shame for you, it's a big slap to you that your people are suffering. Tinubu, what is it? We are tired of suffering. Your family is out there enjoying themselves, flying all over the countries, while the poor people are here struggling to raise Gary for their children. What is it? We are tired of suffering. I am truly tired of suffering. An angry and hungry man is an hungry man. I am tired. No matter how hard I hustle, it's as if I am not doing anything. What is it? What? If you want to kill us all, then come down and kill everybody. What is it? Are you the first president are you the first president Nigeria ever had? Why are you so wicked and heartless? You are the worst president Nigeria ever had. You are a wicked human being if you cannot hear the cries of the poor. What makes you a president if you cannot lead your people very well? I am tired of struggling. I am tired.
I feel for this lady, to be honest with you. This is just one out of many of them. One out of many. One out of many. And the offense that she commits is being in Nigeria. That's the offense. That's the only crime. That's the only crime that she committed. That's just a fact.
Nigeria again. Like cry from now to tomorrow, you don't go anywhere. I hear you take. Nigeria again. Like cry from now to tomorrow, you don't go anywhere. I hear you take. Nigeria again. Like cry from now to tomorrow, you don't go anywhere. I hear you take. Nigeria again. Like cry from now to tomorrow, you don't go anywhere. I hear you take. Nigeria again. Like cry from now to tomorrow, you don't go anywhere. I hear you take. Nigeria again.
The army chief, the chief of army staff have urged youth to consider a career in army. Do you understand that? So, for some of you that are looking for a job, you are looking for where to work, you are looking for something to do, army are now telling you that the best, you need to consider your career as an army. So this is a Nigerian army that before I remember those days when Igbo people are begging to have more quota, more number of youth to joining army. They don't want Igbos in the army before. They have only few because they felt that bringing Igbos in the army simply means that they will grow and take over. And they were afraid. There's this fear that what happened in 1967 or whatever they call that before during the coup, that is going to happen again. Now they are not telling you that you need to consider. You need to consider having a career. Okay, having a career in army. This simply means that they are looking for people to join them. People are no longer picking the form. That's what this message is all about. Are you going to blame people for not joining army? Are you going to blame people for not, doing what they should do to have a kind of, to know what is going on in Nigeria, to know that it is very, very dangerous because they will send you to far north where you are going to face road that will lead you to Chukwuka Brahma very, very early, unprepared. So you need to check very, very well before that. You need to check yourself very, very, very well before you join. If not, you may live to regret it. And to avoid it is to do all you can, all right, to make sure that you don't join yourself in police, in army. You know, last week we shared a video. Was it last week? Yeah. Was it early this week? I think. Today is Friday. I think early this week, I showed to us a new from what PM said about in Abia State, where people have I think is it 700 or something people were expected to join police force in Abia State. And what happened? Let me see if I can search for that that piece of news. Let me just give me a moment, because I just want you to connect it. Just connect it, because everything that is happening now is not happening for is not by accident. When you connect all the dots, you understand what that means. I think that was last week, because I can now say that that was last week we shared that information, that they are waiting for people to join, and nobody joined. Fine, here we are. Look at it. Just connect it from what army are telling you now, that you should consider to join army as a career. Then you will join. Maybe you are, let's say you are 20 years, 19 years, you are 21, 22 years, and you join Nigerian army. If you survive it at the age of 30, you need to go and give Thanksgiving, because normally after 1 year, 2 years of you joining Nigerian army, your eye will clear if you survive it. Police recruitment, 700 candidates from Abia State who were invited for interview. Remember, maybe they have already filled the form, they fill it, and they submitted it, and they now called them for interview. They were invited for interview, okay? For interview, they were invited for interview towards recruitment into the Nigerian police force. Failed to show up. They refused to come. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like you are looking for a job. You want to join Nigerian police force. You pick up the form, and they have gone through your form the way you filled it, and they told you, okay, on 5th of next month, come for interview. The day of that interview, 700 were missing. Nobody come anymore. Do you remember they willingly applied before, and now they have gotten more information, more reasons not to join you. They decided not to show up. 700 from Abia State did that. Connect it with what Nigerian Army are saying to you today. Connect it, and then you understand what I'm talking about here. Okay. The chief of army staff have urged youth to consider a career in the army. That simply means that army are lacking, they are lacking seriously manpower. People are no longer joining them. That's what it means. They are calling for you to join a Nigerian army, trying to make you to see the benefits of being Nigerian army. But osisi ka agwa na ga-egbu ya ọkwụrụ ebe ọkwụ. So if you don't see what is going on, then it's up to you. Do you know that in Southeast, army are not allowed to move around like they do in the Southwest? Because if you allow them, they will reduce your number because of the number of people that army have hired. And that's why reference said, okay, maintain your land. We cannot allow you to keep on harvesting anụ mud in the name of torture, in the name of this and that. The Comptroller General of Nigerian Custom Service, Mr. Adewale Adeniyi, said that cargo imports into Nigeria has dropped by 20%. I don't know if the camera can focus on this properly. have dropped by 20%. Okay, 20% containerized goods by 30%, and vehicle imports 55%. A vast that previously comes into the country with 4,000 containers now comes with just 300. Do you understand it? From 4,000 drop to 300. Again, now statistics we go chop. This is another person trying to, do this hunger protest that all of them are doing now. So everywhere is shaking and panicking. Everywhere is shaking. There's no stability at all. Everything is a kind of upside down, and nobody's paying attention to that. Nobody's paying attention to that. So I have this video to share with us. I played a video of a Yoruba man telling his congregation that Nigeria will divide into three. That was, I think, 3 days ago. Nigeria will divide into three. And another one is here. Another prophecy is here as well. So we are going to listen to him. But before then, just wait and pay attention.
May God help Nigeria. May God help the world. May God help the world. As he was speaking there, I saw two visions. I saw a vision where it's as though something began for the eastern Nigeria. There's a revival happening. Not a church revival. It's as the awakening of a burden they've always had. And this time, it's as though they sought for aid, and their voice now heard. And then I saw as though certain things were landing, like landing in Enugu. And it caused a very major rift. And it became a zone of contention. And this thing, from the timeline I saw, it was like 6 years, zone of contention. These people cannot cross here cannot cross here. And the line was drawn from Enugu there and just flashed in my eyes. Our Eastern brothers have been blessings to this country. I don't know what prayer to pray now, but let's pray that the Lord empower them. Listen. One of the first visions I saw in those days for the Eastern Nigeria, I saw the star. I saw a flag and this star of David and currency and this flag. They were on the ground and mud was on it. And I saw it clean and it was put on this pole, this flag pole. Not a political person. I don't do politics. Me, I'm Zion. I don't do Zion. You see. But let's just pray. Let God help Nigeria. Let God help the East. Let God cause peace. And let God help us. And let God guide us this season. Nigeria is going to go through a shift. I told you that next year will probably begin from June, July. So January, February, March is still this year you'll be experiencing January, February, March, April, May is from June, July. And what God told me is that the healing, those few months will transfer the wealth that any other month has never given anybody. Because it's the year of healing. So next year you're going to see how many should call it the year of healing. You see.
So when you pay attention to what he said here, he talked about coming of Biafra, and he, even though some of them sometimes they have a way of turning things just to make it look like nothing is happening. That is not about your freedom, but it's about you making Nigeria great and making things work and making things look beautiful and all that. But the truth is that we understand the message very, very clear. So that is going to be the last thing that we're going to discuss on this video. And we are going to come back again like we normally do. I will hope to come back before maybe later broadcast. We are going to have another program later broadcast, or maybe before then, we may, if anything happens, we may bring it. We may decide to come jump on that as well. Thank you so much for your time, for your love, for liking the video, for sharing, for your comments. Armstrong, I thank you, and who again? Okay, Memon says, he said it will get worse before Biafran declaration. Okay. Anyway, we shall see. We shall see how this one will be. So thank you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate your efforts. Thank you, and God bless you all. Have a wonderful day ahead, and see you again on our next one. Bye bye for now.